Hey, bro, this car has a weird glitch. This is a second-hand car just bought by the owner, but now it can only start at night. But it can't start at night anyway, which is so scary. This owner is my fan. Today we are here to help him repair the fault of this car. These are the tools I brought. Come on, let's try to start it. Try again. Did you see that? It really can't start. Do you know why? Let's check the front cabin. The owner went to the repair shop to change the engine oil, replace the spark plugs, and even clean the entire oil circuit. Spent $3,000, but the problem is still not solved. To solve this difficult disease, it is very simple to solve it as long as the fault principle is clear. If the car starts differently during the day and at night, it is obviously related to the ambient temperature. Speaking of ambient temperature, now I suspect there is a problem with a part. Come here. Look, that's it. It is the intake air temperature sensor, but this intake sensor looks new. Apparently it was just replaced during the last repair, so there is no problem. I got it. In addition to it, there is another part also related to the ambient temperature. Many car repair shops tend to ignore it. Look, that's it. Carbon canister solenoid valve. Let's take it apart and take a look. It's very easy to remove it. It is held in place by two buckles. Let's pull it out with our hands. Unplug this tube first, then unplug the other end. Finally press and hold this switch. Pull this plug. This will remove the canister solenoid valve. The carbon canister solenoid valve is an electronic valve. After the power is turned on, it will be connected internally. Two tubes are closed after a power outage. Now I suspect that it was not closed tightly after the power was cut off, so it leaked air. Let's try it. Did you hear that? Sure enough, it leaked. It is indeed faulty. Now that you have found the cause of the problem, it is easy to solve it. Don't rush to replace it yet to avoid wasting money. Let's knock it hard on the ground to reset the valve inside. It's like when your old antenna TV has no signal. You can tap it hard and it will recover. Okay, let's try again. Look, has been completely closed. Then we install it back and see if the car can start. Installation method is very easy. Let's plug in the pipe at this end first, then plug in the tube at the other end. Finally, put the plug back in. Good, installation is now complete. Next, I will start the car to check the repair effect. Hey bro, if the car can start next, please light up the red heart to support me. Just wait and see with your eyes wide open. The owner says the car won't start during the day. Now I'll break this curse. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, come on. Look, start smoothly. The engine is powerful. Go check the engine. Did you see that? The engine runs very smoothly. The problem has been completely solved. It's really simple, right? Follow me to make a friend who knows cars. If your car's air conditioner isn't cooling, don't rush to a repair shop. Let me tell you how to quickly diagnose air conditioner failure to avoid wasting money. Come here. Look, these are the two pipes that the air conditioner operates on. One is a thin tube, one is a thick pipe. When the air conditioner is working normally, the thin tube is slightly hot and the thick tube is cold. If both the thin tube and the thick tube are at room temperature, it means the car is leaking fluorine. Add refrigerant to the compressor and the problem will be solved. If the thick tube is frosted but the thin tube is very hot, the evaporator temperature sensor is broken. Just replace it with a new one. If the thin tube is frosted, it means water has entered the tube. We can just clear the water. If the thick tube is not cool and the thin tube is frosted, it means the condenser is clogged. Just replace the condenser with a new one. If both the thick and thin tubes are very hot, it means there is air leakage in the compressor. Just replace it with a new compressor. Just in case you forget, I made a form. Double-click the screen to save it. Follow me to make a friend who knows cars. Listen. Why does the car horn sound when someone else's car locks the car, but your car doesn't make any sound? It's not that your car broke down. Don't rush to the repair shop yet. I'll tell you a way to set it up without spending a penny. Take out the car keys. Press the lock and unlock buttons on the key at the same time. Hold it for 3 seconds. When you hear a ding sound, the function is set. In the future, as soon as you press the lock button, the car horn will sound. Do you think this feature is just for fun? No, you're wrong. In fact, it has 3 hidden functions, especially the last point. It can save your life at critical moments. 1. When you can't find your car in the parking lot, press the lock button on the key. The car horn will sound. Now you can easily find your car based on the direction of the sound. 2. When you park your car and leave, do you always worry that your car door is not closed properly? In fact, you only need to press the lock button on the key. If the car horn does not sound, it means that the car door is not closed properly. Let's close it tight this time. Press the lock button. And if you hear the car horn beeping, it proves that all 4 doors are closed and you can leave with confidence. 3. After you lock the car and leave, if the vehicle is subject to abnormal vibration or someone opens the door illegally, look. Just like this, the vehicle will sound the alarm frantically to scare away the bad guys. Pretty useful feature. Follow me to make a friend who knows cars. Why can others drive 1,000 kilometers with a full tank of fuel, but yours can only drive 500 kilometers? Do you know why? Come here, look. Most cars now require the addition of unleaded gasoline. But if you go to an unscrupulous gas station, they may use leaded gasoline. After adding leaded gasoline, it will cause lead poisoning of the oxygen sensor in the engine compartment. If it is poisoned, the fuel consumption will increase. Come here, look. This is the oxygen sensor. If this happens, the solution for many people is to take the car to a repair shop and replace it with a new oxygen sensor. There's really no need. If you haven't seen my video, it costs at least $3,000 at the repair shop. Today I teach you how to solve the problem yourself for the price of a burger. First, follow the wire of the oxygen sensor and unplug the plug. Then ask Mario to borrow a monkey wrench. Remove this oxygen sensor. Then go to the kitchen to find a bottle of toilet cleaning liquid. Pour it into a glass of water. Soak this oxygen sensor in toilet cleaner. This is to clean the carbon deposits on it. Wait for 5 minutes. Take out the oxygen sensor. Look, the carbon deposits on it have been cleaned away. Finally install the return oxygen sensor. Leave the wire still stuck on the clip. Finally put the plug back in. This problem of high fuel consumption of the car can be completely solved. It's really simple, right? Follow me to make a friend who knows cars.